News 3 is launching a new initiative allowing people featured in older stories about nonviolent misdemeanor crimes or for embarrassing behavior that isn't criminal to have those articles removed or amended from WTKR.com.
It's a program spearheaded by our parent company, EW Scripts. News 3 anchor Jessica Larche is here to explain how we're helping clean the slate under certain conditions.
News 3 understands that lives and people can both change, and online search results can have a lasting impact on someone's ability to move forward. I'll tell you how you can submit a request in just a second, but first, let's take a look at some of the stories we'll consider removing or editing. Nonviolent misdemeanor crimes, particularly those from many years ago. Missing persons cases that are resolved without criminal charges. Incidents such as Amber Alerts and Silver Alerts, which were resolved without criminal charges, and stories and photos that involve embarrassing non-criminal behavior. Now, the station will not consider requests involving serious felonies, particularly those involving violent crimes, including sexual assault, and public figures and those in positions of trust are held to a higher standard of scrutiny, and so stories involving these individuals will be evaluated accordingly. We shared the news with this initiative with Norfolk's Commonwealth's attorney, Ramin Fadahi. He says news articles about non-violent misdemeanors or cases that have been overturned can stop people from finding jobs, and that can lead to a life of crime.
Not being able to get a good job and a good paying job is one of the main sort of big picture things that can feed criminal activity. To offer people the opportunity in these kinds of cases to change their profile on the internet so that they can move on once they've paid their debts or once they've been found not guilty it's consistent with justice, and it's consistent with what we do in the criminal justice system. I would think that all of us, whether it's private citizens, whether it's a newspaper or a television station, or whether it's me, are trying to act in the best interests of our community.
You can find this new form at WTKR.com/clearing the slate. Potential outcomes include these: a denial of the request, archiving the original story, revising the story, updating the story, or new reporting. You may have also noticed you don't see as many mugshots on our broadcast or on WTKR.com. That is because we have adopted a new policy that we don't always air the mugshots of people accused of crimes unless there is a threat to public safety or if it is of a public figure. You know, mugshots are often taken of people on their worst days, and we are doing our part to treat people charged with crimes fairly. Jessica Larche, News 3.